This week. The demo for Horizon Rain Stealth dropped on the PlayStation Store this week, and it's pretty impressive. The demo offers up options to play with or without reprojection, and if you're taking your time, will take a solid hour or so to beat, introducing us to the story, some minimal puzzle solving, a couple of weapons, and a ton of VRAF interactions. Check it out, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Gorn 2 is everything Gorn was, but more. More weapons, more enemies, more arenas, more traps, more power-ups, and more hilariously over-the-top combat. Gorn 2 stealth dropped on the PlayStation Store last week, and although it's reprojected to hell, it's pretty good. If you liked Gorn 1, you're gonna like Gorn 2.
This is more than a race.
The newest update for Gran Turismo 7 is set to launch this week. The only thing we have to go on is this image that Polyphony posted on Twitter, so it's safe to expect 3 new cars, but probably no new tracks. It's taken a while, but Zocus finally updated EXOcars this week with force feedback support for Logitech racing wheels, along with some bug fixes and optimized loading times in the career mode. They're promising to focus on force feedback for Fanatec wheels next, followed by Thrustmaster. Presentiment of Death was a great time while it lasted, but clocking in at just 45 minutes with very few reasons to replay it was disappointing. Fortunately, Zocus added some new content this week with Side Story, a new mode featuring 5 new levels, new enemy types, and an epic boss fight. We mentioned the story a while back on Gamescast, but it seems to be making the rounds again, so it's worth repeating here on This Week. The developers of Assetto Corsa EVO are looking to bring it to PSVR2, according to Overtake.gg. While the PC version of AC EVO is the main focus right now, the game is eventually set to release on consoles as well. VR support's already on board on PC, and the console-based sim racing community has been wondering for a while, will the game be playable using PSVR2 on PlayStation 5? The developers are saying that optimizing the game enough to make this happen is going to be challenging, but the studio will try to pull it off. In the recent Upload VR showcase, we saw the reveal of Trenches VR, a World War I inspired psychological horror game, but it looked a little rough. I'd even argue it was maybe shown off a little too early. Well, this week Perp Games hit me up with this new footage, showcasing a ton of improvements, adding full arm support, improved backpack UI, enhanced graphics, textures, and particle effects, along with improved enemy models, and an overhauled wire cutting system. The developers at EXOcars have been promising to bring Zero Caliber to PlayStation for years now, but it looks like they're finally getting ready to deliver on that promise, with a projected September release date. Expect a full-blown campaign that's playable in single-player or in 4-player co-op, PvP game modes, and zombies. If all goes well, EXOcars will bring the sequel to PSVR2 sometime after. We've been talking a lot about Dreams of Another recently, the interesting concept of no creation without destruction, and the recently revealed first-person mode that's exclusive to PSVR2. And this week, the developers over at Q Games revealed that Dreams of Another will release on October 10th.
We doers would like to be something more meaningful than just divided spaces.
No weapons, no leveling up, no loot, no drama. Escapism for the modern age. Throw Your Phone into the Ocean is a simple game where you can live out your secret fantasy of throwing a series of phones into a series of beautiful bodies of water. A meditative experience and a cathartic way to deal with our attachment to technology. Welcome to Plastic Battlegrounds, the newly commissioned sandbox toy-based battle simulator, where your plastic soldiers engage in intense set-piece battles. Set up the battlefield with an ever-growing list of units, vehicles, and environmental hazards, then either join the battle as a plastic soldier, or be life-sized and tower over the chaos. Plastic Battlegrounds stated this week that they're looking to bring their game to PSVR 2. Hard Bullet is a physics-based action game where enemies flood the neon-lit city, bringing destruction to the streets. Use slow motion, a huge arsenal, and brutal combat to survive and unlock weapons. And this week, developer EXOcars VR stated that they're bringing Hard Bullet to PlayStation VR 2. The summer sale is in full effect on the PlayStation Store, and there's a ton of great deals on PSVR 2 games. Make sure you grab Arcane Age for 40% off, Resident Evil Village for just $10, Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted Full-Time Edition for less than $14, The Seventh Guest for half off, After the Fall for just $7, and Hellsweeper VR for just $14. There's plenty of other great deals too, so make sure you check out the sale for yourself. Just keep in mind though that although the summer sale says it ends in mid-August, a lot of these titles are only on sale until July 30th. Every week, our good friend Professor Lilith organizes a multiplayer meetup over on our Discord. It happens every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, and this week we'll be playing 4-player co-op dungeon crawler roguelite, Ancient Dungeon. If you can't make this week's meetup, don't worry, it happens every Sunday at the same time, so make sure you click the link in the description below and come join our Discord.
This week.